Hey Jesus Freaks, it's that Jesus Freak back with another Bible study. This will be the Tabernacle Part 2. With that, let's get straight into it. Today I will be talking about the insides of the holy place. There is the table of showbread, the golden lampstand, the golden altar, the veil, the Holy of Holies, the Ark of the Covenant, and the mercy seat. Let's begin with the table of showbread, aka the table of presents. The table of showbread was made to hold 12 cakes of bread made with fine flour. They were placed in 2 rows of 6, and each loaf exemplified the 12 tribes of Israel. Leviticus 24:8. If you want to know more about how this was built, read Exodus 25:23-30. Every Sabbath day, fresh loaves were provided by Aaron. The priest had to eat the old loaves while standing in the holy place. According to Leviticus 22, if the priest was unclean, he could not eat of the bread. Next, I will talk about the golden lampstand. If you want to know more about how it was built, read Exodus 25:31-40. There were no windows in the holy place or anywhere to let in light. It was lit up by the golden lampstand. It was made up of 1 piece of gold and weighed about 43 kilograms or 100 pounds. It was also known as menorah in Hebrew and developed into one of the most commonly used symbols of Judaism. Now here's a picture of the golden lampstand. 7 branches, 66 ornaments, which equals the number of books in the Bible. Now I'm going to show you a picture of the Old Testament books. The Old Testament books equals 39 books. 5 books of the law, 12 books of history, 5 books of the major prophets, and 12 books of the minor prophets. Now here's a picture of the New Testament. The New Testament books equals 27 books. 4 books of the Gospel, 1 book of history, 14 books of the Pauline epistles, 7 books of the general epistles, and 1 book of prophecy. Total New and Old Testament equals 66 books. 66 books, 66 ornaments. I'll put the golden lampstand picture back up in case you want to study it. Pause the video if you want to. Notice the foundation, the 3 parts marked 1, 2, and 3. The foundation represents the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now let's move on to the next one. If you want to know more, read Exodus 25:31-40. Now I will talk about the golden altar of incense. This was right in front of the veil. You can read more about it in Exodus 30:1-10. The golden altar of incense was used for burning incense, which was offered 2 times a day by a priest after he tended to the wick and oil in the holy lamps. Now we will talk about the veil. The veil was never to be touched except only by the high priest once a year to sprinkle blood on the mercy seat on the Day of Atonement. You can read more about it in Exodus 26:31-34. Next up is the Holy of Holies. The Holy of Holies is a small room, 10 cubits by 10 cubits, which is 15 feet by 15 feet. That's the room behind the veil. It had 1 piece of redemptive furniture, the Ark of the Covenant with its mercy seat. There was no created light, for example the sun, and no artificial light. It was lit up by God's own Shekinah glory that lit it up. Finally, I will talk about the Ark of the Covenant and the mercy seat. The purpose of the tabernacle was to provide storage for the Ark of the Covenant. Now if you want to find out more about the Ark of the Covenant, read about it in Exodus 25:10-22. The mercy seat had 2 cherubim of gold on each side of it. The wings of the cherubim stretched over the mercy seat, and the cherubim's faces faced the mercy seat. The word mercy seat is the root for the word atonement. It means to cover, cancel, appease, or cleanse. The Greek equivalent is the word propitiation. If you want to learn a little bit more about the mercy seat, you can read Exodus 25:17-22. Well, that's all I have for now, but until next time, God bless. Well, that concludes the Tabernacle study. Now, the studies I do like these, where I go into a little deeper into the specifics of the Bible, I'm going to call them deep days. Now, if you like studies like these, please let me know in the comments. If you want to see more, then please let me know. And if you liked my video, please hit that like button. And if you need prayer or have any questions, please comment. And if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. But again, that's up to you.